Welcome back everyone to JFace Games. Today's a little different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to demonstrate what I hope the feel of this system feels like. And so I'm going to kind of do a mock encounter, making up all the rules, or making up all of the dice rolls and whatnot, just to demonstrate what it might feel like, in anticipation to actually giving you guys a demo encounter. And I'll probably turn this encounter into the demo encounter once we get everyone fleshed out. So I'm going to do voices too, because why not? All right, so what we see here are we see our three beta players. We have the controller, the striker, and the defender. We don't have the leader built out yet, but so these are the three guys. And let's get going. All right, so the three of you come sliding down this tunnel into what is about knee-high water. There's solid ground. It's kind of squishy, a little porous, but it's knee-high water that you guys end up in. The room is dark. It's a giant cave. It's sort of like a blue reflective light up on the ceiling of the cave as the water kind of reflects up. So it's got that moving pattern. And you see off to the left, there's sort of a little walkway or a pathway that goes up, and it's very narrow and it leads to this sort of raised area. Ahead of you, you see a very large platform, in essence, that's raised above the water. It's hard to see from here exactly, but you can see that it's out. Okay, so you guys are starting, in essence, in this knee-high water. All right, I move forward into the water. Okay, you move in, and you move in with, so you're Jorgen, the defender, correct? Yes, I'm Jorgen. And the controller goes with you? Yes, I'm gonna go with it. Okay, perfect. All right, so what do you guys do? Can I tell anything about this room? Can I determine what this space is used for? I don't know, what's your background? What do you have? Well, I'm a apothecarian and an acolyte. Maybe I've studied in my acolyte background different histories, religions, religious procedures, or ceremonies. Okay, why don't you make a roll, and we'll do acolyte roll. I got a DC in mind, so just go ahead and roll D20 plus 2. 13, giving me a 15. Okay, well, what you know is this. You don't know what type of religion, but you can definitely tell that this raised platform in the middle is designed for some form of a ritual. You can tell that just by the carvings, just by everything around, that there's probably some sort of at least religious aspects of this room for sure. It's not just a den of some sort. Good to know. We move. Okay, I'm gonna run up here. All right, that's fine. You can run up there. I'm gonna do one action to run so I can get over to it, and then I'll do another one to get up on the platform, and I want to look around. I want to see what's around here. Yeah, sure. Tell me what kind of skills you have. I'm a pit fighter. Yeah, that's probably not gonna help you. I was a circus performer, so I'm really good. I actually performed on the high wire, and I was really good at taking the high wire and kind of scanning the area, because I would have to look in the audience and whatnot. Okay, yeah, I'll buy that. Why don't you go ahead and roll D20, and you go plus 3, and I'll tell you what you see. 9 plus 3, okay, 12. All right, you can see that large platform. It's pretty large. It's actually made up of 2 zones side by side to each other that are a short distance away from each other. And it's very porous. You can see lots of holes throughout it, and you actually see like a rustish, like brownish rust sort of tinting in the middle of it. You also, from this vantage point, can see a 4th area that you can travel to that's a little bit further back in this cave, and it actually shows a tunnel that leads, a big tunnel that leads deep into the ground, it looks like. And then there's a lot of little stone benches sort of built into the area around it. So while you're sitting there, all of a sudden the water starts bubbling up around you guys down in the knee-high water. What? And you all of a sudden see 4 fish-like creatures jump out. 2 of them are really close to you guys. 2 of them are about a short distance away. Roll initiative. All right, after rolling, Controller, you're up first, then Defender, then these fish guys, and then Striker, you go last. Okay, so Controller, you're up first. We're going to zoom into you guys. What are you going to do? I know that I have a pole arm. I'm going to try and push one of these fish guys back so that I can make sure that we've got a lot more space and that it keeps them away from us. I know that it takes some actions for them to get back to me. Okay, perfect. So I've got 2 actions. I'll spend the first one pushing him back. I have an ability that allows me to do that. Perfect. All right. What's your controlling dice? I'm a D8 plus 1. Okay. Roll your D8 plus 1. What'd you get? I have a 6 total. Perfect. You only had to get a 3? Actually, I probably wouldn't say that, but perfect. You end up shoving the fish guy back, and now he's a short distance away from the other ones. What else do you want to do? Then I'm going to spin around, and I'm going to slash this other one near my friend with the spear. All right, roll a striking dice. I have a D6. I rolled a 4. That's enough to hit him. You do 1 slash across its chest. You see blood spray. Okay, Defender, your turn. What do you want to do? First, I gotta finish this guy off. I don't want any of these around us. So I'll use my first action. I'll slash out with my halberd, or what do I have? I have a longsword. I will slash with my longsword this creature. All right, what's your striker die? I also use a D6. Go ahead and roll it. A 6. 6, okay, that's enough. All right, you immediately cut its head off. It's gone. Being, for anyone who's watching, a 6, if you look in the top left, is the death number for this fish creature. No matter how many hit points he had left, which he had 3 total, so he had 2 left, the 6 automatically kills him. All right, what do you want to do next? Well, I think I'll use my second action to guard my friend so that if they come in, they're not going to want to have to go after him. All right, sounds good. Okay, now it's their turn. This one's going to come moving in for his first action. His second action, he runs right up to you and he actually engages you now. You are officially engaged. Okay, I'm fine with that. What you see now is the second ones, the Murlocs have an ability that when one is engaged, they can use 1 action to move a short distance and immediately engage you. I did not see this coming. Okay, he's going to use his second action to attack you. I'm going to help him. Oh yeah? All right, well, 1 second. Let's see what's happening. What is your defense dice, Defender? A D8 plus 1. Okay, and so you want to help him? Yes, I use my reaction to aid him. Okay, perfect. What's your leadership die? I use a D6. Okay, roll your D6 and tell what you got. I have a 3. Perfect, that's all you need to get. 3 or plus, you can aid someone. So, Defender, you're going to be rolling that D8 plus 2, not just plus 1. Okay, perfect. I have a 6. That's all you need. You defend, you block it, you parry this thing as it comes in. However, this other Murloc's now moving in. Go ahead, once again, you have to roll your defensive die. All right. Ooh, I rolled a 1. A natural 1? Yes. All right, he hits you, but he doesn't just hit you. You're gonna take a minor trauma for this. What? Yeah, he got you good. All right, Striker, it is your turn. What do you want to do? I don't know. Actually, before you get to go, you notice something coming up out of the tunnel. Guys, I don't think this is good. All right. Hopefully that gives a quick idea of how this encounter starts and how the feel and the play might look. We haven't touched into actually all the rules. I wanted to get sort of the feel first. And then what I can start to do is I can start to weave in some of the other elements in terms of some people use some abilities, but we didn't see how many spark points they actually use to do those abilities. We don't know how many spark points they have left. We haven't seen people moving around a ton yet and using long range versus short range versus engaged. We haven't actually dove into all of that. And so hopefully, if people like this kind of feel, we can try another one and we can show a little bit more depth into this. All right, guys, it was good trying this out. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button. We'll see what we think.